Hello. Here we are again, happy as can be. All good friends and jolly good company, eh, Bindi? All right, so here we are, guys, in my front room again. So for stretch of the day, is it a stretch? Is it mobility? Is it stretching? Who knows what it is? Who cares? Just do it. All right, so this one, you'll see there's a couch behind me, but for those of you who know my clients, I don't sit on the couch. I haven't sit on a couch for, on occasion, I guess. For years, I brought that back for my dad to sit on, who's 91, who doesn't want to be getting up and down on the floor all the time. Although when I'm 91, I do. So I sit on the floor. So if I'm watching TV, which is right there, just behind you guys, if I'm going to watch any TV or my speakers there, if I'm listening to a podcast and I have a bit of floor play, then I get some nice movement done. I might roll, I'll do some self-myofascial release with the ball, the rollers, etc., etc., but I certainly get on the floor and maybe have a little bit of move. So if I'm sat in this position, which is, the other thing about sitting on the floor is that you do fidget and move and all that, and that's the good stuff, because we shouldn't just be sat still for a 6-hour binge of whatever crap you're watching. All right, so think about this, and also shoes off in the house. Goodness gracious. Alrighty, so I don't have to be super strict with this one. I'm just going to show you. It's just a nice little bit of a hip movement. I'm showing you from here as well. I'm just sat leaning back. I could lengthen out as well, but hey, don't worry too much about this. All I'm going to do is have my feet at least hip width, maybe a little bit more, and I'm just going to move one hip into external rotation, the other into internal rotation. I'm not going to force that, okay, so I can feel the internal rotations a little bit harder for me here, but I'm not going to force it. There should be no pain. All right, now all I'm doing is just getting a bit of movement there. I'm going to move a few times, not hanging around too long in each position, getting some grease in there, getting some range in there. If you can only move this far at the moment, that's okay. Do work with what you've got, all right? But then maybe over time, you actually take the hands away, okay? And work your trunk stability a little bit more, lift your chest. And again, do this and this. You might find if you do this too many times, you're walking across the floor, okay? You're shifting up and down. Now, it might look a little bit like something that your dog would do if he's got worms, and that's okay. Oh, he's got an itchy bum, So if you've got an itchy bum, scratch it. All right, guys, I don't think we'll edit that out. I think we'll keep it in. No one watches these anyway. All right, so this is just a nice little drill to do. And again, if you are at home, even if you do sit on the couch, maybe you spend just the odd 5 minutes on the floor, moving and grooving. It will do you good. Boom. All right.